How's it going, everybody? I'm Fatty Q and I'm back with another final tip video. Talking really fast, it's a 50k main lobby tournament. There's 2.1 million I want to win, and I'm calling with jacks. Call, not shout, because I want action most of the time from any players behind me. This kind of sucks now, but I'm not folding, so... yeah. I don't really want to be results oriented, but you know, I'm definitely happy to be called by King 9. It's pretty awesome. The problem is we have 3 big blinds now. And I'm showing this. Let's see. Yes, we banked it. Awesome. This is an equity calculator. It does the same thing as Poker Stove, if you've ever heard of that. I realized Poker Tracker had this today. I learned this. Yeah, I definitely had the edge there. That's good. And taking out that guy because he was already in the hand. I'm crushing King 9. He just happened to bink the king in this first hand here. So, sometimes I like to raise hands like this. Actually, I often raise hands like this. I'm not raising this time because there are so many short stacks that are probably happy to put the money in. I'll let them donk around first, hopefully. As I say that, the chip leader and the player in second place get involved in a hand. It's not really what we wanted. And not calling with this. So as you can see below my name here, I have 7 big blinds, which, or it says I have 7. I have less than 7. Maybe the blinds just went up. This is the first hand he's raised in 11. I'll fold. See, the number will probably change now. How many big blinds I have, and below it is how many big blinds the shortest player on the table has. And it says 0 because it doesn't handle decimals. I should probably actually change that. But it's this guy who barely has anything. My point was, like, I'm in 6th place, but have 5 big blinds, so everybody's super short. And with the chip leader behind me, this guy, and poker are a good same amount of chips. I don't really want to play this either. 'Cause they can bust me. Queen, Jack, and sevens. Sevens hold. Again, this, much like the Queen 8, I would like to play this, but I'm worried about the guy on my left who shoved and these two players up here. We're probably more than willing. Like, I would love to limp along with these, like these two guys did, but well, we would have had that one. Jack high actually won that hand. That's awesome. One more cheap hand. The next hand. Hope it's good. Or we get a big blind special. Those are always fun, actually. This looks like a pretty good hand to shove, doesn't it? Almost add 50% to our stack, and it was a walk. It's a testament to how high the blinds are. He also hasn't raised yet. I do want to shove this back. I better not. Trying to see how much 42 he would have, if he called my shove, he would have had like 6k back, I think. Anyway, I better worry about this. I think I'm crushing his range. I'm shoving here. Yeah. I really think, especially this short, if he had a monster there, he would have tried to hide it a little bit, because if he raises really big, like everybody's insta-folding because we're all so short. Under the gun, I should say. His position really matters there. This could be anything. This is a 5x open. That's just crazy, but I don't have cards to call. I'm folding this hand, but got a caller. See ya, buddy. Do you love you raising so big with kings and get called? Sweet gig. So after the debacle that was the first the first recorded hand. We're not very much deeper or anything, but 5 left is good. These two picking on each other again. And this I'm shoving back. There's no way he was limp calling, I don't think. Especially because they just raised so big with a monster hand. I think they're likely limping their garbage, just trying to see the flop, so took advantage of that. A min raise here is like 20% of my stack, and through 2 players I'm not stoked about it. This could be wrong, but I'm gonna fold. Let's find out. King of spades, 7 of hearts. Against 2 random hands. What do we get? Oh, I am the favorite. I should have ran this before I folded the hand. What happened? Well, remember last time they raised big, they had it, so I'm gonna fold. I can stop this. Let's keep that open. It might save me from doing something stupid in the future. This I'm shoving for sure. I want the blinds. If I do get a call, I guess it's okay. But I really just wanted folds, and the big blind, it was most of their stacked call. So that was desirable. Don't really want to shove this back through 2 players. It's about even against 2 random hands, so I'm gonna check. Flop bottom pair. If I bet my normal amount, I think I'm likely getting shoved on, so let's bet really small. If I bet here again, I don't think I'm getting called by worse. I think I'm good to shut down. Let's random board. 9 hearts, 2 hearts, 5 of clubs, 6 of diamonds. Yeah. So this says I was a favorite, but I'm not. I'm not sure about that. The way the hand actually played out. I'm folding this. This looks like it could be a knockout blow. Fade the straight draw. Nice. Down to 4. I don't really want to raise fold this. I don't want to open fold this. So I'm going to shove this. It's like roughly a third of the big blind stacked call. And this bats player here hasn't been doing a lot of calling, so. It's interesting here that just having third pair against a random hand, it says I'm the favorite. Feel like I'm behind more than I'm ahead, but I suppose not. This looks just like a steal attempt, I think, so I'm going to shove back, even though they've put a third of their stack in already. And I get called by queen 6. And we're good. No more nosy grandma. Regardless of stack size and that kind of thing, I'm not playing 8-5. Let's see what it says. 8 of diamonds, 5 of spades. Random. Yeah. Looks like I finally made a right mathematical decision. That's good. Probably until this board comes out, right? Let's see what it says now. Again, with just the one pair. What about now? Yeah. This probably isn't so true, because I guess against, or not true, but misleading, because against a random hand I may be ahead here, but they don't have a random hand. They probably have a king or a queen here. Alright, I like free is good, I guess. Especially this deep, I don't want to throw my stack away. Now I think I'm probably ahead. So let's bet. I don't see why Mayan's daddy up here wouldn't have tried to steal if they had queen something, or maybe not queen something, but ace anything, really. I think they would have tried to steal, but they just limped instead. So I thought I was ahead, and I guess I was right. Here he's probably shoving if I bet to him or limp to him, so I'm folding. He limps again. Let's see if we can just get it off and he calls. That's not so much fun. I think I'm just gonna shove. Well, interesting that he, I guess not interesting that he limped, look at his stats, but he called my raise with Jack 7. This one here. It's interesting. I'm calling this bet with Jack 7 on the flush draw. I don't blame him for that, but thankfully we got lucky. king high beats the 7 high in the Battle of the Monsters. We're heads up. I really want to win this. I don't know why he would 3-bet and have half of his stack in the pot already. But, alright, buddy. I'd rather wait for a spot where I'm more confident that I'm ahead of him than play that hand. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen him 3-bet yet. I don't really want to find out if he 3-bets really tight, if I call there, or if I shove and spew a bunch of chips away and he just has me with like kings or something and I'm crushed. If I raise here, I think or if I bet here, I think I'm only getting a fold. I don't think he's gonna... Sorry, if I bet here, I don't think he's calling me with worse than 2 pair. Like if he's got ace queen or something, he would have bet into this already. He might bet the 10 maybe if he can rep some Broadway cards, and he doesn't. We gotta bet now because there's straights everywhere and whatnot. Let's bet small because I don't think he would have drawn this far. Maybe not bet small. I actually pushed the wrong button, to be honest. Now the reason to, if you bet big there, it looks like I have the straight, and so I bet small. I wanted to bet small, really hoping that he would call with a worse hand. If it's just a bet sizing thing, you know, if it's only a little bit to call, you might as well just try and win it big pot. I guess he could have anything here. If he has a big pair and he's sort of smart, if he bets, I'm pretty much folding most anything. So hopefully he's not just super trapping. But we're good. I guess he had air. Donk leads. Really small too. I'm gonna fold. I think he can have this. I don't know why you would donk lead there. I don't think I'm like if I hit that board, I'm not going anywhere. So I guess he did. This is a bit too weak to play, I think. Here he's gonna have to pay for this. Thank you. And I'll get this in. Suited ace heads up, I'm pretty much going for it. Unfortunately, he has something. I'll take a walk with 7-3 though. I think just try something goofy here. I think I'm more than 50% there against a random hand. Might have been dumb to do, but yeah. Here he leads 4x. That's interesting. I was saying it might be dumb to do because he's only raised 31%. 22% of hands on the button. Like 22% steal percentage, basically heads up, which is very small. If he donk leads really small again, I'm going to crush him again. And we're back to even. It's interesting, the first time he donk led really small. I folded because I didn't have anything, but now maybe I know he's doing that a bit too light. No. What was that, at 3.5 times open? Something like that? He's getting smaller. He went from 4x down to 3.5. Alright, buddy. Let's gamble. Come on, win the flip. Heart. Aww. Alright. We're still missing that victory. But, whoops. Second place out of a nice even 250. 1.6 million. Sweet. On to the next one.